Okay, Red Black and Vegan, what's going on? What's going on over here, over here, over here? We're gonna have a little saute, and we're gonna brown these potatoes, and we're gonna saute them with these other veggies. And the other veggies include tomatoes, shallots, baby bell peppers, orange and red, a little jalapeno for some spice, and then I have to get out, my other spices. I'm going to do all of this with my panfried oil, which you can get on my website. And I have my skillet over here, all nice and hot, before I put my spices in. I'm putting spices in first, and then I'm going to put my veggies in. So watch me now. Okay, you guys, so I got my spices in here, and when I start to smell them, oh, and you see all that smoke, that's too much smoke, so you want to turn your fire down. Maybe take half the skillet off the fire, because that smoke is not a good thing. Your oil should not be smoking. Okay? And then after I smell the aroma, and I smell it now, then I'm going to add my shallots. Okay. And everything is cooking a little too fast. So I'm just going to go ahead and add my peppers in there as well. I'll add the tomatoes last. Okay, so the smoke is gone, so I can relax a little bit and give this a really good mix with the spices and the veggies. And I might turn the heat up a little bit more. Not too much. Let these saute in the spices. I think I could add a little bit more oil, just a drop. Yeah, there we go. Smells so good. The recipe to this with all the measurements is in my book, Red, Black, Green, and Vegan. Do you have it? I know some of you have it. A lot of you have it, actually. And a lot of you don't. It's one of the best vegan books on the market. And you don't hear a lot about it because I self-published it myself, along with the help of my daughter and Mama Makini and a couple other people who helped me with the editing. Yeah, it's a really good book. Full of Adinkra symbols. And it actually it's a bit of a history book because it talks about, 20 years ago when African American activism and the plant-based diet. This is not a new thing, y'all. Pretty old. But, sometimes you don't get the information from those of us that were out there on the front lines 20 years ago, helping our people to stay healthy. Okay, so I've added the potatoes. Everything is in. I've decided to add the tomatoes last. Okay? So I'm going to show you the rest of this when I have it all plated up. Guys, so right here I have some fresh rosemary growing, and I think that would really be good in my dish that I'm working on with my sauteed potatoes. And then over here I have some German thyme. I wonder what makes it German. So I'm going to take some of that too. I don't know which one to go with. But I have some other goodies growing over there, but they're not ready yet. Okay guys, sorry about that. I've added the thyme and the rosemary to my potatoes, and I didn't want to mess up my dish, so I added the rosemary on this side of the pan, and I added the thyme to the majority of the pan, just because I didn't know if the essence were going to clash with each other. Okay, so this is looking really good. I think we're about done here. The potatoes were pre-cooked. You know, in the video that I did last week, I talked about deciding what you're going to cook based upon what you have in your refrigerator, and, you know, to use up your food so that you don't lose it. I buy most of my food organic, except the ones that I list in my book that you don't need to buy organic. And so organic food doesn't last as long. But I do have a tip on making it last longer, and I'll show that to you in just a moment. So my potatoes were going down because I don't eat potatoes a lot. And so I decided, you know, I would go ahead and boil them and pan fry them today. Now with the boiled water, I drank it. Not all of it, but some of it. I drank it. I added some mushroom flour to it, and I drank it. This is the mushroom powder. Yeah. Now, with this particular mushroom, you cannot eat a lot of it because it has something in it called oxalates, which if you eat too much, you get kidney stones. So I'm very mindful not to overdo it on that mushroom powder. Okay, guys, so this I got yesterday at Bed Bath & Beyond, and it's a green bag, and they're supposed to minimize food loss because somehow they trap the gases in the bag. So I'm starting to use that on all my organic food, because my organic food just goes down in days, and I can't eat it fast enough. And some days I just don't want to eat. You know, some days I don't need to eat, I don't want to eat, and this will help me to do that more. So you can get this at, you know, any department store, these green bags. Okay, red, black, green, and vegan. Here we go. Our sauteed potatoes, our Swiss chard, and we're good to go. I'm feeling like this could have used something yellow on the plate, like, you know, like a yellow squash or some corn on the cob. I don't know. I'm just feeling yellow. I'm feeling like she's a little incomplete. Okay, but anyway, I think it looks really good, and I know I'm going to enjoy it. What are you going to enjoy today? Do you want the tasty test? You do? Okay. I'm going to let you know what it tastes like. Hold on. Okay, guys. So I did the tasty test, and the results are astonishing. The greens are so, oh, I don't know, savory and smooth and just delightful. The sauteed potatoes, peppers, onions, not onions, but shallots, they needed a little salt. So I added a little salt and a little lemon to them. And now I'm getting ready to enjoy it. Would you like some?